Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Jen Hilman, and in this video, I am going to guide you through some self-massage yoga techniques that will help you to relieve tension in your feet and in your legs. And I am so excited that we are going to be working with some massage balls today. And I want to give a special shout out to my friends at the Urbivore for sending me this set of CORK massage balls. I'm super excited to have these because CORK is a renewable and sustainable resource and much more eco-friendly than a foam massage ball. So I'm really excited to have these eco-friendly CORK massage balls, and today I'm going to show you how to use them to relieve tightness and tension in your feet and in your legs. So go ahead and like this video, leave your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and then roll out your mat, grab your massage balls, and we are going to jump right in. To begin our practice, we're going to start with just one massage ball, using it to massage along the bottoms of your feet. So you can go ahead and stand up. You could also do this sitting in a chair. So it's really up to you. This is a wonderful technique to have in your back pocket. You want to place your massage ball on the floor and just place your foot right on top. Then you can begin gently leaning some of your body weight into that foot. And this will help you to dictate how much pressure you're applying against the massage ball. That will help you to release any trigger points or areas of tension in the bottoms of your feet. So we are going to begin our practice starting with one massage ball. We're going to use this to massage along the bottoms of your feet. So you can go ahead and stand up. You could also do this sitting in a chair. So whatever feels good to you today, we're going to grab one of your massage balls, then go ahead and place it down onto the floor and bring your foot right on top of the ball. Then you can slowly start to lean your body weight in, applying a steady, gentle pressure against the ball. This will help to determine how deep the pressure goes, helping you to relieve any areas of tightness, any trigger points, or tense spots in the sole of your foot. Now, even if you don't have massage balls specifically, you can use a lacrosse ball, you could use a tennis ball, or any ball that's about that size. So don't get too hung up if you don't have exactly the right thing. And if you are looking for your own set of massage balls, you can check out the link below and go visit the Urbivore and have them send you your very own set of CORK balls. They're really awesome. So we're just going to rock back and forth along the bottom of the foot, and you're going to kind of roll your foot to different areas, just leaning your weight back and forth. Then after you've had a chance to work one foot, we're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. And just as you do, as you switch feet, just take a moment to notice how it feels on the bottom of that first foot. So you should feel some circulation, a little bit of tingling, feeling the residue of that massaging along the bottom of your first foot. So now we're going to get into it and work the second foot. So we'll do the same thing, bringing your foot along the top of the ball and just gently rocking your weight forward and back, leaning in and leaning out, and noticing what you feel. Be sure that you're taking some slow, deep breaths. That's really going to help you to release any of the tense areas, because there's some trigger points on the bottoms of the feet. Those are areas that are going to have a lot of sensation. It's going to feel really alive when you start to lean into those places. So each deep breath that you can take is going to help you to relax, to release that tension, and to ease into a state of relaxation. So we're going to balance it out on both sides, try to spend the equal amount of time massaging along the soles of both feet. And if this is all you have time for, if this is all that you can do each day, bring your massage balls with you to work. Have them in your purse or in your briefcase. Have them handy because you can always kick off your shoes and massage the bottoms of your feet while you're working. If this is all you do, this will have a tremendous effect already on relieving tightness and tension in the feet, relieving pain associated with plantar fasciitis and other ailments of the feet. So you already got a super valuable tool with this one technique. But now we're going to take it down and work a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and come down onto your knees, and for this exercise we're going to use both of your massage balls. Now, something that I will mention about cork over foam, cork is going to be a lot harder and more firm than a foam ball or a foam yoga block. So this is going to give you more resistance, which is going to take you deeper into some of these releases. So you might find it helpful to have a blanket handy, as a blanket can help give you a little extra cushion so that it's not as deep or not as intense as you work with the cork balls. So I'm going to show you exactly how we can do that, and we are going to start with some release along the calves. So you're going to go ahead and come into a kneeling position and then lift your hips up away from your heels. Now we are going to take these two massage balls, place them right behind your knee, in between the two heads of your calf muscle, right? So your calf muscle starts out at your ankle and goes up, branches out into two separate heads that attach to the inside and outside of your knee. So we want to bring the massage ball in between the two heads of the calf muscles, so right behind the knee there. Now once you have your balls in place, you can bring your hands down to the floor, to a blanket or to your blocks, and we are going to slowly start to reach your hips down and back. So this is going to be a process. You want to move slowly. This is going to apply pressure right into the calf muscles, and you are also going to feel a little pressure at the bottom of the thigh as well, into the hamstrings group. So I encourage you to bring your hands to the floor so that your weight is forward, and then the stretch gets deeper as you reach your hips down and back slowly. So this is an incremental process, right? We're not going to just jam through this. We want to take the time to breathe slow and deep, to feel your way through the process. And there is a conscious effort to relax the muscles. So you've got to take your awareness inward and have that internal conversation with your body, inviting your muscles to relax. Then after you have a chance to spend, 10, 12 good deep breaths here, you can go ahead and lift your hips up, slowly starting to come out of the stretch. But now we are going to roll your massage balls down about midway through like the thickest, widest part of your calves. So we want to go right into the belly of the muscle, into the thickness of it. Then again, we'll do the same thing. Placing your balls where you want them. You can bring your hands down to the floor, and we do the same thing, gently sitting the hips back. Now I'm noticing that this calf wants to flex, wants to tighten up and resist a little bit. So this is the point where you may notice the same thing in your body. So you want to really send your awareness down into the muscle. Using your breath, encourage the muscles to soften and let go. And as you really let go and let go and let go and allow, you're going to feel that deeper and deeper massage. This is wonderful for releasing the fascia. And that fascia is the connective tissue that is holding the muscles onto each other and the muscles onto your skin. So it's a very powerful connective tissue that runs throughout your entire body, almost like a saran wrap or a plastic wrap, and it gets so tight around the muscles that it can compress and squeeze and cause tightness and tension, and it's just the connective tissue itself is tight. So this work with the massage balls helps to release the fascia, allowing for that connective tissue to soften and be supple, allowing for more movement and more circulation within the muscles themselves. Okay, so let's go ahead and come on out, and we are going to roll the massage balls down to one more juicy location, just a little bit further down. So we're going to go right about halfway between the ankle and the knee, right? And the technique is the same. Sitting down slowly as you find a new placement for your massage balls. So that is the work. Just finding those sweet spots. Now you can hang out and keep working with this practice. You can take the massage balls all the way down further towards the ankles themselves. It's really up to you, but for our practice today, we're just going to hit these 3 spots. And I will also mention that you are welcome to bring in a little bit of movement. If it feels good to gently rock side to side or shift your weight front to back. So you don't have to be in a static hold, but most importantly, you want to tune into a feeling of letting go. That's the most important thing we're focusing on here, is releasing tension through the legs and all the way down into the feet. So this should feel pretty good, maybe a little tight, maybe a little sensitive, but all in all, the end result should be feeling positive. So let's give it another full round of breath right here. In and out. Good, then we'll slowly lift your hips back up. You can grab your massage balls. Okay, then we're gonna just bring your hands down to the floor and tap the tops of your feet to the mat. Just tap, 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 tap. Relaxing and releasing the calves behind you. Okay, so that should feel pretty good. Now we don't wanna leave out the shins, the muscles along the front of your lower leg. This is also gonna play a vital role in how the ankles and the feet feel. So we'll go back to our 1 ball at a time, and you can still remain in this kneeling position. From here, I'm gonna lean back and lift up 1 knee. And you might have an idea here how this is gonna go. I'm gonna bring my massage ball down to the floor and lay my shin onto the massage ball. Now, it's not the bone. I'm not bringing the bone against the massage ball. That's not really gonna do anything for me, and it's not gonna feel very good. So the ball is just slightly to the outside of the shin bone itself. And you'll know when you're in the right spot because it feels meaty, feels kind of tight, and you might also notice some trigger points in those areas, some areas that it feels especially exciting. So once you find that good placement for the massage ball, we're gonna do basically the same thing, shifting your weight forward and back. Leaning into the massage ball, applying whatever pressure feels appropriate for you to get the release that you need. You can incorporate a little movement, or you can lean in for a static hold. Totally up to you. This is your practice. This is your body. Only you know really like what is going to feel the best. So listen to yourself, trust in the wisdom of your body. And then we'll slowly rock out, and we are going to roll your massage ball down the shin a little bit, maybe about halfway through. And then again, we're not placing the ball under the bone, we're placing the ball under the meaty part of the muscles along the shins. This is going to be great for those of you that deal with shin splints, any of my runners out there, any of my cyclists. This is going to be wonderful for releasing tension in the lower parts of your legs. All right, so be sure that you're taking that time to stretch and massage and release the tension. It's also going to help improve your recovery time and help you to get stronger faster. So this is extremely helpful techniques for improving your game, no matter what your game is. So we're leaning in, massaging into the front of the shin. Then we'll go ahead and rock it out. Let's go to one more third and final location. Same idea, just working along the line of the shin, not getting so much into the bone, but getting more specifically into the muscle tissue itself. And I can't tell you, exactly where you need to place the ball, because everyone's body is different, and on any given day you might have tension in slightly different parts of the muscle. So this is going to be a little bit of personal exploration, a chance for you to uncover for your own self what's feeling good, what's feeling tight, what's feeling tender, slowly tuning in. Yeah, releasing any tightness and tension, breathing your way through the experience. Your breath is your best friend here. Your breath is really going to help your body to release and let go. So when you're ready, we can come on out and release the ball. Take a little moment. You can kind of shake out the leg. You could do some tapping or just gently massaging along the leg there. So things should definitely be starting to wake up. Then we'll get ready to do the other side. So coming back to that kneeling position, we're going to lift up the other knee, and I'm starting up towards the top of my knee. But there's no right way or wrong way here. You could start further down towards the ankle and work your way up. Or today we're going to work from the shin and work down towards the ankle. So it's really up to you however you want to engage with this practice. Trust your intuition, trust your body, and don't be afraid to explore and experiment. That is how I've learned a lot of these techniques and practices with my massage balls, is just spending time with them, just spending time rolling around on them and seeing different ways that I can apply them into my body and use my body weight to leverage the balls and get that deep tissue release that I'm really looking for. So this is a wonderful chance to explore and experiment in your own body, see what you're noticing, see how it feels. And when you feel complete, we'll gently lift and roll your ball to a second location. So just finding another spot a little further down towards the ankle. Then again, leaning your weight into your hands will help you kind of distribute the weight evenly. And even as I lean forward, I'm able to use my leg to somewhat push downward. So there's a downward pressure onto the ball, which is, again, like giving me more control over how much pressure I'm really getting here. And it's just one breath at a time, moment by moment. Breathing slow and steady. Sending my awareness down into the shin, down into the muscles, and inviting the body to relax. So that's your meditation. Just inviting the body to relax, one breath at a time. And when you feel complete here, we're going to go ahead and move to that third location. So for me, I'm moving the ball a little further down towards my ankle. Again, you could be working up towards the knee. It's totally up to you. So alive. Yes, you may be coming across some sweet spots where your body is really communicating some information. Hey, it's a little tight in here. Hey, thanks for spending some time. Hey, let's take it a little slower. Let's take a deeper breath, right? Just listen to whatever your body is communicating to you. Feel a sense of gratitude for having this time right now to take care of your body, to nurture it and love it. Yes, enjoying the moment, even if it's a little tender. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and move your massage ball out of the way. You can kick that leg off to the side or in front of you, shake it out a little bit. Maybe using your hands to kind of massage the muscles and keep that circulation going. Now that we've had a chance to use our massage balls to work into the feet, into the lower legs, I want to give you another technique that will allow you to release tension through your hamstrings. So one more technique before we round out our practice today. You can do this with one ball, like one leg at a time, or you can do both balls working both legs at a time. So each person is going to be a little bit different. If you'd like, you can use a blanket to sit on, but realize that when you're sitting up higher away from the earth, it's going to make it a little more challenging to get the pressure, the downward pressure on your massage balls. But that might be what you need. So feel free to experiment, feel free to explore and find what works the best for you. Okay, now I'm going to do this with both balls at the same time, extending my legs out in front of me. So for those of you with really tight hamstrings, sitting on a blanket might make it easier for you to actually get the legs extended without having to hunch over or like fall over backwards, right? So just got to find what works for you. And I'm going to grab these massage balls. I'm going to bring them up towards my sitting bones. So as I bend my knees, I'm going to bring those massage balls up as close to the top of my thigh as possible. Then I'm going to extend my legs out from there. So for those of you with very tight hamstrings, this might be your sweet spot already. You're like there, you're getting the pressure, you're feeling that downward movement, and now all you need to do is just take those deep breaths and let your body relax. So if you're there, you're there. You're doing great. For those of you that have a little more flexibility, a little more range of motion, with the legs extended, you can begin to gently lean your body forward. And by leaning forward, you are actually leaning your body weight down into the ball, while simultaneously stretching and lengthening the muscle. So this lengthening the muscle with the downward pressure on the ball is really going to wake up the stretch deep at the top origin of the hamstring muscles. So we want to go slow. That's the theme of the day. All of this work with the massage balls, this work with the fascia, releasing the connective tissue, it happens slowly. That's why we're not jamming a ton of techniques into this practice. We're just doing a few simple techniques that you take your time with in order to really get the results that you're looking for. So we're just leaning in a little at a time. Bear in mind that your goal here is not necessarily to like just fold completely forward, right? We're not trying to get our forehead to our knee. That's for a different time. For right now, we're really just working on leaning weight into the massage balls so the balls are doing the work to release in the hamstrings, right? You get the idea. Now we're going to go ahead and come on out, bend your knees a little bit and roll the massage balls out a little further down the hamstrings. So then I'm going to, again, extend the legs out. And every person is going to feel a different level of sensation here. So it's really up to you to just explore, figure it out, find what's feeling good to you. Okay, then once you have the balls set in place for that second placement, we're going to do the same thing, just gently leaning forward, leaning in, giving you that downward pressure as your weight moves forward. And simultaneously lengthening and stretching the muscle. So we just take it slow, one deep breath at a time. You can meditate here, focusing on your body, focusing on the sensations that you feel. Just notice what's alive for you here and notice what sensations arise. Maybe one leg is feeling more sensation than the other. Don't need to judge your experience. Just allow yourself to observe and become aware. That is really one of the primary benefits and purposes of our yoga practice, is to use the poses and use the breath as tools to help bring you into the present moment. So feel the feelings. Feel your breath. And let it hone your awareness on the here and now. And we'll slowly unwind, rising back up into your seat. And we'll slowly bend your knees. And one more time, let's just roll the balls a little further down the legs, a little closer down towards the knees. Then again, we're going to extend your legs out here. Now you may notice that as you get closer to your knees, you're getting less and less pressure on the ball. That's because, you know, your knees naturally want to bend. The balls are lifting your legs a little higher. So this will simultaneously give you a chance to actually practice straightening your legs a little bit more since the balls are supporting you from underneath. And in order to get that deeper pressure, we actually want to work on straightening through the knees as best you can. And then again, we lean forward into the stretch, right? So depending on your flexibility, some of you may not be ready to straighten your knees, and that's fine. You're going to get all that you need just by having the balls underneath you. But as your flexibility grows, as your range of motion increases, that's when we're working to extend the knees straighter and straighter, slowly folding the body down from there. And, you know, if you need to make any little adjustments so that you're getting the pressure right where you need it, we're working to release tension along the back of the hamstrings. As you fold your body down, try to relax through the back of your neck. Try to relax through your shoulders and your upper body. This will help you to access a bit of a stretch along the length of your spine, as well as working the hamstrings. And even though this practice is focused on relieving tightness in the feet and in the legs, bonus, when you release tension in the hamstrings, it's also relieving tension in the low back. The whole system, the whole body is connected, so there's really no way to just isolate one area and it not impact other parts of the body. So you're really getting a double bonus by engaging the hamstrings here. Take a couple more breaths, really leaning into that stretch. Let it take you as deep as it wants to go. And we'll slowly release by rolling yourself back up into a nice easy seat. Then you can go ahead and bend your knees, release the balls, and let's just come into a comfortable seat. So let yourself get settled into a nice easy seat, however that feels good for your body. Then take these next couple of moments to tune in. You could even close your eyes and just observe the sensations that you feel. Move your breath all the way down into your belly, all the way down into your pelvis. Maybe you can even sense your breath moving all the way down into your legs, down into your feet. Visualize improved circulation, improved blood flow, improved lymph flow, and better circulation of the chi. Noticing the sensations that you feel in your feet and in your legs. Connecting that awareness to the flow of your breath. Bring your hands to your heart in a gesture of gratitude, giving thanks for these beautiful feet and legs of yours. Giving thanks for the time you made to engage in this practice today. And I thank you so much for joining me and for allowing me to be your guide. Don't forget to visit my website, jenhilman.com. You can find me on all my social media at Jen Hilman. I hope you have a beautiful day and stay tuned for more techniques that you can do with your massage balls. Much love. Namaste.